Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing a relatively gentle but juicy Sunday morning flow. I just woke up and I am on my very first cup of coffee, so bear with me. You can start your practice with something to drink as well, coffee, some tea, an energy drink, or Gatorade, coconut water, whatever drink you choose. Or water is always great. So have something to drink, and if you have a strap, you can bring your strap to get a little bit deeper into some of the IT stretches that we're going to be doing today. And if you have blocks, one or even two, or if you have books that are about this size, maybe like a thick novel or something, you can use that as an impromptu book. Toilet paper rolls work as well. So take a moment to get your supplies, whatever it is that you need to be ready for today's practice. And when you're ready, we'll all just meet sitting on our mats in a cross-legged position. And you can switch the cross of your legs. If you normally sit one way, think about maybe switching it up for today. Maybe find some movement as you start to settle into this position, feeling both sit bones glue down to the ground. Then just place your palms on your knees. You can put them down for grounding or maybe open them up to receive. And just close your eyes and begin to settle into today's practice. Taking breaths on your own time, feeling the body engage with the breath. The crown of the head grows long toward the sky. Spine straight. And just begin to think about your intention for today's practice. What is it that you want to get out of this practice today? Take a few more breaths here on your own time. And then on your next inhale, inhale the arms long by your sides, bring them all the way up overhead. Palms come together, maybe fluttering the eyes open. Think about piercing the fingertips toward the sky, engaging everything here. You should feel this in your traps, throughout your arms and the back. Start to feel heat building in the body. And then exhale, lower hands down to heart center. And we'll do 3 more rounds of this seated sun salutation. So inhale the arms up, exhale down to heart center, inhale arms up, exhale down, last time. Inhaling up, now interlace your fingers, flip the palms and point them up toward the ceiling, maybe looking up toward the fingertips. You're going to feel a deep stretch in the shoulders as you push toward the ceiling. And then exhale, lower your hands down in front of you. Inhale, bring them back up. Exhale, bring them down again. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. And then just allow everything to come down. And maybe shake out your wrists a little bit. Find some movement. And from here, we're going to inhale the arms up. And then exhale the right hand down. And start to bend over your right side body. So think about keeping the left butt cheek glued to the mat. Don't let it come up as you start to sink over. Keep also the chest open. You want to maintain the integrity of the pose. And if you're here, that's great. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can spider walk those fingers out. Maybe take the forearm down to the mat, keeping the left butt cheek glued down, and bending over that left side. And if you want to take some arm circles, you can do so, coming forward. And then you can come back. And make them as big or as small, as quick or as slow as you want. And then on your next inhale, inhale back up. And we're going to do this on the other side. So exhale, left hand down, right body comes over the left side. This time thinking about keeping your right butt cheek glued down. And just stretching over to that other side. Maybe coming out to the left forearm. And if you did the arm circles on the other side, you can do them here as well. And then switching directions. And then inhale. Both arms come up. And then exhale, lower the hands down and start to walk them out in front of you for a seated forward fold. And just breathe into this here. Again, thinking about those butt cheeks gluing down to the mat. Feeling the stretch across your back. And then maybe you walk your hands over to the left. Bring your right palm on top of the left for a right side body stretch. And then come back to center for a moment. And then walking over to the right. Left hand comes on top this time. And just breathe into it. Come back to center. See if you can come a little bit farther for a moment here. And then inhale as you walk your hands back up. And come over here, bend your legs, bring your legs out in front of you. And we're gonna go ahead and lower down, slowly onto our backs, one vertebrae at a time, with control. So, lying on your back now, straighten that left leg forward. Inhale, bring the right knee into your chest. Hug it all the way in as far as you can go. Think about bringing that right knee into the right armpit. And just breathe into it. And just take a few ankle circles here. So pointing the toes and going in one direction. And then switching directions. Inhale, bring that knee in a little bit closer. And then exhale, start to straighten the right leg. And now you might be here. You can interlace the hands behind the thigh. You can come up here to the calf. If you're more flexible, you can come up onto the toes even. If you have a strap, this is a great time to bring it out. So you can just, not prepared here. You can have it go around your foot. So you would just go ahead and loop the strap through one of the rings, put it around your foot, and then bring it towards your face. And you can hold wherever you are. So if your hands are over here, you can hold here. You can come up on it wherever you are. Just breathe into that for a few moments. And then our next exhale, we're gonna bring our right leg over the left side. So if you have a strap, you can keep it on. Or if you don't have a strap, maybe you're holding onto your calf or thigh. As you come across, you wanna think about pushing that right hip bone down. You want your hips to stay on the mat. And this stretch is super intense, especially if you have any kind of IT injury. So move into it very slowly, ease into the position. And just breathe into any areas of stickiness. Allow your body to be where it is. Don't overdo it, don't overextend yourself. And just breathe here. And then inhale, bring that leg back up. And from here, I'm gonna hop over a little bit so you can see me do this. So we're gonna have this leg up, and then we're gonna exhale and bring it down. Bring that right foot down to the right side. So you're opening up that right hip flexor now, and the right hip. Thinking about keeping this left hip down. You can actually use your hand to assist if you need to. You want to think more about keeping the integrity of the pose versus pushing all the way down. See, now my butt is up, and my foot's down, but I'm not doing that correctly. And again, if you have the strap, you can keep your strap on, or you can hold onto wherever is clever for you today. And then inhale, bring this leg up straight again. And now see if you can bring it a little bit closer to your face now. And just hold it for a few breaths. And then exhale, lower down. Take off the strap if you're using it. And just tap out the feet, shake everything out. Maybe bring the hips around side to side. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So on your next exhale, exhale the right leg out long and inhale the left knee into the chest. Feel how this side feels maybe different from the first side. You can begin to make circles with your ankles. One direction, and then switching directions. And then find stillness as you start to bring the knee a little bit closer into the chest. On your next exhale, begin to extend that left leg long. And again, if you've got your handy strap or a towel, you can use the long sides of a towel and hold them to pull that leg in, or a t-shirt, any kind of sort of contraption that allows you to wrap around the foot and then pull if you don't have the flexibility yet. So just breathe here into this stretch and notice how this side might be a little bit different from the other side. Maybe it's more open, maybe it's stickier. Wherever it is, let it be there. And just breathe in. And I'm gonna have to scoot over again, because this time we're gonna bring the left leg across the right side for a left IT band stretch. So, again, thinking about keeping everything glued down to the mat. Exhale as you start to lower that left leg across the right side body. And you might feel like your leg is on fire. That's okay. Just don't go into any actual pain. If you have an injury and it's starting to feel not so good, lay off of it. Just breathe into it here. And then inhale, bring that leg up. I'm gonna shimmy it back over. Get ready. On your next exhale, we are going to exhale that left leg out to the left side, holding that right hip down so it doesn't come up, and just breathing into this stretch to allow the left hip flexor and left body to open up. And breathe, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. If it feels intense, take deep breaths. And then inhale, bring that left leg up. Exhale, see if you can bring it a little bit closer to the face this time. Notice where you are. And allow yourself to be there. Thank yourself for taking the time to give your body the nourishment that it needs. Stretching, the attention to areas that might be stiff or sticky. And then exhale, lower that left leg down. You can set your strap aside for now. And you can shake out those legs, tap out the feet, whatever feels good. And from here, we're gonna do a few figure fours. So, Inhale the right leg up. Exhale as you cross it and bring the left knee up. So you're gonna have your right foot crossed over that left thigh. Your leg can be at a 90-degree angle. And you're gonna clasp your hands behind that left leg. And you can stay here if this is good. Great. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can maybe extend that left leg. See how that feels? Or you can take it all in closer if you start to pull everything in closer to your body while keeping the lower back glued down to the ground. You don't want to come up like this. So keep everything down. And just allow yourself to be. If you want to take it to the next level, you can even take your right foot into the left elbow crease, hook your right hand around the right leg, and just sort of hug this knee into the chest, like you're holding a little baby almost. You can sway side to side. You could share it in this leg, because at this point, what you're doing is really engaging that outer right hip here. So just take whatever variation feels good for you today. And then on the next exhale, we're just going to lower everything down. Tap on our feet for a second. And we'll do it on the other side. So inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it across the right thigh. And then yogi's choice, take the grasp or clasp that you want to do today. And if this side's a little bit tighter, you might need to, keep it a little bit lower in terms of the difficulty. If it's looser, maybe you can do something on this side that you couldn't quite do on the other side. We tend to be so imbalanced in our everythings, in our days, and it's really important that you give attention to both sides of the body as you stretch. And just be aware of the differences. And think about how can you, in your daily life, how can you counter the imbalances? Everything from sitting on the couch watching TV to opening the refrigerator and thinking about the alignment of your feet and your back when you do your daily tasks. We tend to favor one side over the other, and it really throws us off balance. And then go ahead and exhale, lower the feet down, tap them out, tap them out, tap them out. And we're gonna do some supine twists. So lower both legs down your next exhale. And we're gonna inhale that right knee in again. See how it feels. Maybe you're a little bit looser now, and you can bring it up higher into the chest. And from here, we're gonna exhale and bring that right leg across the left side body into a twist. And now think about keeping the right shoulder down as that right knee comes over the left body. And you can do different variations. You could step your foot, sole of the foot to the ground. You could just twist it, whatever feels good. Maybe you bend, maybe you assist with your outer hand, and then just look over the right side body. You can have your hands out on a T. If you don't have space like I don't, you can do cactus arms, so just 90-degree angles. And just breathe into it, allowing that spine to release a bit. And we're gonna take this a little bit deeper, so we're gonna do cat grabbing its tail. To do that, we're gonna unwind that top leg, your right leg, and now take wherever you are, maybe it's your right shin or calf, or maybe you can reach your foot. So you're gonna hold on to that wherever you are. Shoulders face to the ground, right shoulder to the ground. Now bend the bottom leg and reach for it with the right hand. So you're gonna clasp the left foot with the right hand and the right foot or shin with the left hand. And now think about being active in this pose. Think about pushing that bottom foot against the hand. And look over to the right, keeping the right shoulder down. And just breathe here. And then exhale, unwind everything. You can walk your feet out to the sides of your mat and allow your knees to kind of knot together. And then just windshield wiper them for a bit. And from here, we'll do this on the other side. So exhale, lower the legs down. Inhale, bring that left knee into the chest now. Maybe taking some movement with your ankle, like me. And then exhale, bring the left knee over the right side body, keeping the left shoulder down. And just ever so slowly easing into the pose. And now you're going to look over your left shoulder. So you're looking in the opposite direction from which your knees go. And just breathe. And we'll get ready for cat grab meets tail. So I'm gonna straighten, I'm gonna move a little bit for space, straightening that front leg. And then I'm gonna bend the back leg, grab it with this hand, and push actively with that bottom foot. So there's two variations, right? I can hold it or I can kick with it. And just find the spot that feels good for you. It allows your back to twist into it. And keeping both shoulders ground down to the mat or floor. And then you can unwind everything. Bring your feet to the sides of the mat and just do a little bit more of that windshield wiper action. All right, and then from here we're going to do a few bridges. So you can use a block and take a sip of water or coffee. Do a supported bridge. If you don't have blocks, it's okay. So we're gonna lie down on our backs, and then we're just gonna take one block, and you can place it like this in your lower back. Or if that's too intense, you can maybe use one, just a single block, or you can stack two blocks in this way. This is still a little bit lower than having it on the tallest setting. Wherever you are, just breathe into it and relax. And if you are not in a supported bridge, you can come back down. So supported bridge is going to be really nice for your lower back if you can find something, if you don't have blocks, to allow that supported kind of relaxation, because when you're in the bridge like this, you're really engaging everything. You're engaging the glutes, you're engaging the low back and the thighs and the pelvic floor and everything. And it's a great stretch, but when you have the support, it allows you to relax a bit more deeply. So just go ahead and lower everything down if you haven't already. And then inhale the knees into the chest. And just start to roll side to side, maybe making some circles. Just doing whatever feels good, massaging the low back. And thank yourself for taking some time to allow your body to awaken and get ready for the day. Nothing too crazy this morning, but you should feel ready to do whatever it is that you're going to do today. So inhale everything in tight, close your eyes, close your hands, wiggle everything in as tight as you can. And then exhale, lower down. Everything goes away. Morning stretch, interlacing your hands above your head, pushing the palms of those hands away from you, forcefully going against the toes that are pointing in the opposite direction. And then exhale, lower your hands down by your sides. Allow the feet to flop open. Allow your eyes to close once again. Feeling the weight of your body sinking into the mat, everything becomes heavy. Feeling the belly rise with each inhale and flatten with each exhale. Allowing the skin on your face to relax. Allowing your spine to relax. Just finding the supreme state of relaxation. And take whatever amount of time you'd like to be in this Shavasana pose. You can stay here for another 3 seconds, 3 minutes, whatever you need today. Thank you for sharing today's practice with me. Namaste.